Out of halftime, we did see them start slow, Jeff. It took them 2 minutes to get on the board.
And Yangifa catches it down low, puts it up and in.
Welcome you on the show, Sport Update on Trust TV. I'm Adeni G. Shafet. Time to take you around the world of sport as we give you update concerning happenings there. Well, a lot of activities there. We start with basketball, where our own ladies, that's the Tigress, they retain in power ranking. But the fact that story we'll be looking at has to do with the Tigress retaining African supremacy in latest power rankings there. Number 1 in Africa, and now they are 12th in the world. A good one for them, for the fact that if you look at this, not FIBA ranking, this is power ranking that has to do with the team strength ahead of the Olympics. All the teams participating, and now we have our ladies, the Tigress, who are right now in Germany over their camp ahead of the tournament that they will be moving straight down to France, where they participate in this competition. But the good thing is they still retain number 1 in Africa, and they are right now doing so well in their training. The training session is there for you to have a glimpse of what they're doing over there in Germany there. For the Tigress, they really want to do well in this competition. They're trying their best to get all their acts together ahead of the Olympics as they retain number 1 in Africa, and also getting to be 12th in the world ranking. Well, quickly, let's look at that particular ranking there. As we have to talk about the Tigress, that ranking: USA, Belgium, France, Japan, Australia, China, Canada, Spain, Germany, Serbia, Puerto Rico, and Nigeria. Meanwhile, other nations are behind there, but at least Nigeria standing 12th and number 1 in Africa. That has to do with the power ranking ahead of the Paris Olympics. These are the 12 top-rated teams ahead of the competition, and hopefully our team will leap forward from that 12th to number 1. Who says it cannot happen? The ladies have been training in their camp in Germany, and they are working hard. They are being led by Coach Wakama, who has been with them where they won the Afro Basket. And now they are working together to see how they'll be able to do well at the Olympics there. Well, join us to talk sport is Joseph Peter from Kaduna. Good to have you, Joseph.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so from the way it is right now, you heard us talking about basketball. The Tigress being rated in the power ranking 12th in the world and 4th in Africa. And the good thing is that they have been in camp ahead of the Olympics, and they want to make sure they are at their best form before the Olympics actually kickstart.
You know, any kind of ranking that comes out, and then Nigeria has been mentioned among the elite nations, is a welcome omen, as in it's a good omen, considering the fact that the Olympic is around the corner. They have been training, we're expecting them to do well, and now to be ranked 12th in the world is a big deal. There are a lot of countries in the world right now, over 250 countries in the world, and Nigeria is among the first 12. No matter what, no matter how low people tend to look at it, we really, really appreciate it, and it's a good thing. And it tells that, yes, that something is ahead, something is in the horizon. So this means that come the Olympics, we can actually, expect them to give us at least a medal, or maybe after the Olympics, for them to be mentioned among the continuous. You never can tell, or which the Tigress is the best.
We are wishing the Tigress the best there. Well, for their training, they've been in Germany, Saarbrücken. That's where they've been for their camping since they want to move to the Olympics straight away from Germany to France. And we just hope that they will do well. It's edging closer and closer. By July 25th, Olympic Games will be open and it will start. And then you begin to see different competitions in basketball, volleyball, handball, athletics, football, different competitions. Well, we have Team Nigeria battle ready. 87 athletes ready to represent Nigeria at the Olympics in 11 sporting moments. We wish them the best as they do that. Congrats to the team, and hopefully they will make us proud talking about the Tigress at the Olympics. Now, still talking about the Olympics, we also have our own table tennis players that will be playing there. We have Omotayo Olajide already talking tough that he's a contender in Paris. The last time that he actually traveled to it was 4 years ago, and this is his second Olympics, and he wants to do well, even though he was able to get the nod to qualify for the Olympics. He struggled a bit, but now he has get his acts together, and he wants to do well at the Olympics. According to Omotayo Olajide, that this particular Olympic is coming as a contender, even though they might not be among the top in the world, but really is trying to get closer to being among the best. Olagide Omotayo to represent Nigeria in table tennis alongside Aruna Quadri, Fatima Bello, and also not forgetting that's Dem Ofyong, who also make the court, making 2 ladies and also 2 men representing Nigeria at the Paris Olympics that will be coming up starting from 25th of this month. Olagide Omotayo talking there, Joseph, that he will do everything possible to make sure he's one among the top contenders at the Paris Olympics.
I cannot feel that it's not about how he got there. It's about him, it's not about how I got there. The thing is, he's there now. And that shows you that he has a character. He has a good, strong mentality to struggle and to make it. He has caused a hurdle. He knows how to cause hurdles. He has faced the barrier. He has gotten that barrier out of the way. Now he is in the main event and he's setting targets for himself. I like that. And that makes me think he is very ambitious, and that makes me believe that he can actually, yes, prove that he is actually a contender by winning something, not just by being among the numbers that represent Nigeria, but by actually winning something. So we're just going to wish them the best, all the athletes that are representing Nigeria. It's so unfortunate that we do not have the men's football to also represent us, but all of them that have qualified and are listed to represent Nigeria have gone through rigorous training and have been backed and supported already. So we just hope for the best for the whole Team Nigeria.
Well, for Team Nigeria, we wish them the best. We've been talking concerning the Olympics. That's the fever that is in town now across the globe. Olympics is here. And after the Euro 2025 and also Copa America, attention is going to be on the Olympics. And I love the fact that at least as one is moving away, we are having another one coming up instantly. So by 25th of this month, a lot of athletes are already so close to France. Some are already in France, but the games village will be open and they will all move in to see how they begin to compete in different sporting moments there. We wish Nigerian athletes the best, 87 of them, and we also hope that at the end of the day, our flag will be hosted and our anthem taken for the fact that they will be getting to the podium finish of winning gold, silver, and bronze medals for Nigeria at the competition. Wishing Team Nigeria the best now. And now, still talking about Nigerian team, but this time around, we won't be talking about the Olympics. We are crossing to Gothia Cup, taking place in Sweden. We have 2 teams there representing Nigeria. They're Sporting Lagos and also Beyond Limit. Beyond Limits play today and also on Monday, and they won the 2 matches they play. Beyond Limits beat Rosenborg Bad Club 5-2. In their second game on Monday, they did well. They were able to defeat Sundowns in their first game, and now they have done it again in the second game, doing so well by winning against Bar Club Rosenborg 5-2. They played they will be facing Gothenburg on Wednesday to make it the 3rd match they'll be playing. That's a good one coming from Beyond Limit. We saw what they did at the NNL before they were able to make the call to the MPFL, and now they transferred that to Sweden. And right now, for the fact that the young lad, most of them, this is the first time they are traveling out of Nigeria, the weather, the food, the environment, the facilities did not deter them. And now they are winning games as if they've been playing for years.
I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. You go abroad and you face opposition in the Swedish league, and then you are like dismissing them 5-1, 5-2. It tells a whole lot about that team. Young footballers there, and they are doing so well, and a perfect preseason. And probably some of them may not even come back. You never can tell. You can get signed off there and never come back. John Limit is putting smile on faces. I find it very, very hard to believe that they are actually able to start junior school, because they are so different, and their gameplay is just so nice. I've seen them play, and I'm very, very proud of them. And for them to achieve this kind of results, I would expect them to also go all the way against Gothenburg and actually, take them also, and also, get the best experience they can get, and maybe learn something, learn 1 or 2 things, and then come back home and continue doing us proud in the NPF.
Well, hopefully they will continue to do us proud there. Talking about the Gothia Cup, where over 1,550 teams across the globe always come together to play this tournament. And the good thing is that we have 2 teams from Nigeria, Beyond Limit and Sporting Lagos, participating. And for Beyond Limit, really, the name is telling on them. They are going beyond limit to actually, against all odds, they are winning well there. Well, congrats to them, and we wish them the best against Gothenburg by the time they meet them on Wednesday. Now, a big one happened earlier today while a lot of football pundits were already waiting for this to happen. Finally, it has happened. The man called Gareth Southgate, at least he steps down as England manager after being with them for so many years. And now the man said, well, it's time to leave after getting to the final of Euros twice. Although the twice he lost out, but now Gareth Southgate, a former player and also a coach, is already he has joined the tour and he will be off from being the manager of that club. Let's have a summary of his career with England as the manager. Southgate replaced Sam Allardyce after a short-lived spell in 2016 as England manager, won 61 of his 102 games, drawing 24 and losing 17. The former defender won 57 caps for England between 1995 and 2004, managed the under-21s for 3 years prior to taking the top job. His only experience in club management was at Middlesbrough from 2007 to 2009. Southgate is the only manager, bar 1966 World Cup winner Sir Alf Ramsey, to lead the England's men's team to a major tournament final. Southgate managed England at 4 major tournaments, reaching the World Cup semi-finals in 2018 and quarter-finals in 2022. And then he gets to the Euros. At least he did it twice, even though he couldn't win it. Gareth Southgate. And as we speak right now, a lot of names have been mentioned to be the one to take over. Over 10 names. Jurgen Klopp, Guardiola, Mourinho, Eddie Howe, all of them have been mentioned to be the who will take over as England manager. Joseph Peter, Gareth Southgate is out. We are expecting who is going to be coming in from the north, east, or west.
Before I talk about who can come in, I'm so proud of Gareth Southgate. By the results that they got against Spain, they're hoping that they'll actually win the trophy. But after a long time, after 15 years of not winning anything, let's not forget that for that 15 years, he has been the best manager England has ever had. His man management is top notch. And England has been to finals, two finals of the group, and a semi-final. They will not played anything major before that Southgate. So he actually should move with head high power, because I believe that he has brought outstanding change and changed the standard for the English Premier League, the English national team. So I'm really proud of Gareth Southgate, and I think that he has done a lot of managers and also to achieve prominent managers like Steven Eriksson and what have you. As for the names that are being mentioned, I would honestly prefer if England will look at somebody in Canada, somebody within England, a coach that has managed in the Premier League, that knows the player, a coach that can continue the good work and the foundation that Gareth Southgate has laid. Because, it's so obvious that English team is already, star-studded with more players that can actually pull up the problem of them not winning trophies, but them not getting to winning trophies for a long time now. So I believe that this generation that is present are being able to play for the English team with a good coach would go all the way and actually win something. But that coach has to come from the Premier League, a coach that knows the players in the Premier League and knows the English terrain. That would be very, very good for the English national team at this moment in time. But after that, salute to Gareth Southgate, he did quite well.
Well, for Southgate, really, he tried his best for England, and now he has actually thrown the towel. He's out, and so very, very soon we begin to hear different names. At least we mentioned some names that have been mooted by the media. A lot of names there, over 10 names: Lampard, Giroud, Mourinho, Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, Eddie Howe, all of them. Even the magician Graham Potter is also part of the name mentioned. Well, that's English football. We're going to wait to see who they'll be appointing as the new manager of the Three Lions, and let's see where they'll be getting to from there. Also today, well, the man that's been in the mouth of all the Madrid stars of this world, Kylian Mbappé, was unveiled over there at the Santiago Bernabeu, wearing jersey number 9. Well, that was the jersey number that he'll be wearing next season. After all, Luka Modric is still with them, wearing number 10. But for Kylian Mbappé, his dream really came true. While he was a very young lad at age 13, he dreamed that he wants to play with Real Madrid, and now, finally, that dream came true. He was signed, and also unveiled today at the Santiago Bernabeu, where the fans and the entire hierarchy of Real Madrid were on hand to welcome Kylian Mbappé to the stadium there. Well, congrats to him, and for the fact that finally his childhood dream is coming to life. Talking about Kylian Mbappé. Joseph?
Congratulations to him. We are happy for him. He has wanted to play for it since when he was the age of 13, and now it has come to fruition. He is now a club player for Real Madrid. But there are a lot of questions that I like to ask when it comes to Kylian Mbappé. In PSG, he was a star man. Now he's going to play against a lot of stars. We have Vinicius Junior, we have Bellingham, we have even all stars like Modric are there. Now it depends on him to bring down his ego, because right now he's in a club that is bigger than him. In PSG he's bigger than PSG, but here in Madrid, the club is bigger than him. No player is bigger than Madrid, and now he's there. Is he going to drop his ego and give us the performance which we know he can actually produce, or it will not turn out as we all expected? Because sometimes it happens, right? It happened with David Beckham, it happened with the most recent Eden Hazard. Now we have Kylian Mbappé. I'm not saying that Mbappé is going to turn out like that, but I know that Mbappé has problems, management problems, like personal issues with players, with the likes of Neymar and all those things. Now he's here in Madrid, where he's only a star, and like other players there are stars now. Will he be able to manage his ego and produce what we expect him to produce? That's a big question, and we will just wait out to see what happens. So wish him the best.
Well, seriously, for the Madristas, they are shouting Hala Madrid. For him also, chanting that particular, that's their slogan, Hala Madrid. Well, a big one for Kylian Mbappé, going to play with Real Madrid, the club that has been his childhood dream for the past 13 years, and now it has come to life. And good one for the fact that Real Madrid they have added another very strong player to that star-studded team now. Let me use that word. Well, the Galacticos are coming back. If you remember when they used to buy the best players in the world, now they are coming back to have Vinicius Junior, Bellingham is there, Many, all of them mentioned there, Camavinga, all the players, young ones, are all gathering in Real Madrid. And now let's see what they will be doing next season, and if they can win the Liga there, and also the Champions League that has become a normal cup for Real Madrid. 14 times. Well, from the way it is right now, you just can't take anything away from Real Madrid, but really, they are doing so well, winning Champions League so easy. I still don't understand how they do that. Joseph Peter, maybe you have the secret from of Real Madrid, the way they win the Champions League. So
I call it Madrid. I call it Madrid Champions League. It's just for them. They know how to win it. When last season started, everybody was thinking Madrid, okay, they are not so good, they are not complete. They are going to build a team that after the exodus of Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, everybody was thinking Madrid build at least that season, that's last season. Then maybe Mbappe comes in this season, and then they are complete, and they go for the Champions League. But what did they do? They won the Champions League even when they were not considered to be in the best shape. Not even when they are considered to be the top. Everybody was looking at Man City and even other clubs, but they did it. Now you begin to think, now that they are more complete and they have Mbappe, is it going to are they going to be too good for other football clubs? Are they going to just win the whole season, the games in La Liga, and go unbeaten? You begin to think that. But then, if you know history, when you go back to when they had the Galacticos, it wasn't really working out even that time. When they had everybody, it wasn't working out. It didn't work out for them. But now they are going back that thing. They have Vinicius, they have they have Kylian Mbappé right now, and a lot of other stars, completely Galacticos right now. Would they go against the odds and win instead of what happened to them in the last time? We need to see. But football is not afternoon. Yes, they are the Madrid and they are the best team in the world, like it or not. But sometimes, you can have all the ingredients and then still the food will not just be sweet.
Well, for Kylian Mbappé, he has been to where he wants to be now. Let's see the result that he will be bringing to that team, the Galacticos. Well, away from Galacticos, our time is running up. Let's quickly just run through some stories with Joe. Maybe one with Joe, then I'll run the rest. Bayelsa United reached agreement to sign Ladan Boso as new head coach. That has been confirmed, and he's going to be with them. He has been in talks with them for a while now. For Ladan Boso, the man they call attacking coach. So he's going to be the coach of Bayelsa United next season.
I like Ladan Boso a lot. He's one of the coaches that have done very, very well when it comes to recovery of young talent in this country. He has brought a lot of them to limelight. And I believe that for Bayelsa United to have him as their coach is a great, great privilege for them to, try to see if they can compete for the league. Ladan Boso is very, very experienced. He knows his way around the league. He has been in the Nigerian football for a long time now. So I expect nothing but the next perfection from Bayelsa United next season. When it starts, I wish them the best.
Wishing them the best there for Ladan Boso, a new dawn there for Bayelsa United. Let's see what they'll be doing together as a team, the manager and also Bayelsa United. Thank you so much, Joseph Peter. I want to appreciate your time with us, and hopefully your team too will be unveiling their own Kylian Mbappé at any moment, right?
I'm praying for us to unveil Gravashalia, and maybe I don't want Osimhen anymore. I just want Gravashalia.
Okay, hopefully it will happen. At least you can always dream, and the dream come to pass. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Peter from Kaduna. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
Okay,
thank you for having me.
That's here with Joseph Peter concerning Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan, and he said he wants Kylian to join them, not to see him in Arsenal. Well, let's see. Maybe his dream will come to pass the way Madrid Stars' dream came to pass concerning Kylian Mbappé. Now, before we go, let's run through 3 more stories that has to do with transfer. Newly promoted Turkish Super League club, Gostepe set eyes on Randa striker Stephen Ode. Stephen Ode has been with the Denmark team, and he has done well for himself there. A former MFL player, but right now he's playing in Denmark, and Ode is really in the eyes of Gostepe management, and they want to go for the striker to join them over there in the Turkish Liga, Super Liga as they call it. Eyimba International FC signs Chinedu Ufere from Sporting Lagos on 2-year deal. Ufere has been a player that Eyimba has been looking at from Sporting Lagos, but now he has put pen to paper. Then he will be joining them fully to be the player of Eyimba. Eyimba will be playing the CAF Confederation alongside El Kanemi Warriors, while Remo Stars and Rangers International plays in the CAF Champions League. For Ufere, he wants to at least win something good for himself. That has to do with trophy. That's why he has to pitch his tent with Eyimba International, the Elephant, as they call them. Right now, the last one says CS Safien of Tunisia offers Plateau United forward Albert Hillary, 3-year deal. Good one for Nigerian players, although they are moving, but although to some extent, them moving away from the Nigerian league to other African leagues not too good for us, because to some extent you see that African players, by the time they play for those clubs, they do well. They're coming back home, it doesn't do well for our own team. So the best thing is that they play here and then they move abroad if they are to move abroad. But around Africa, it's always a pain, because by the time this particular team is facing the Nigerian team, you see him doing so well against Nigerian team. Well, for Albert Hillary, is moving away from Plateau United to join Safians of Tunisia. Congrats to him and all the other players who will be moving. For Team Nigeria going to the Olympics, we wish them the best, and hopefully we want to see them on the podium finish. Special thanks to Joseph Peter and also to the entire crew that has made this happen. I'm Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.